let's jump right into it. Social media. Never knew I could love something so much, yet hate it so much. One day, I'll wake up with the sun shining, birds singing Drake, and trees moving like Shakira, thinking, oh wow, social media is a top tier addition to mankind. The next, I'll wake up with my heart and mind filled with misery and disappointment towards everything and anything, thinking, damn, social media is so trash. Look, none of the above really happens, but let's just roll with it for dramatic effect. Oh, and would you look at that? Today is one of those misery-filled days, so let's trash on social media. You might be thinking, what's the problem? Well, what's not the problem? But okay, let me dive into it. Well, attempt to. Look, this ain't a proper video essay channel, so let's lower the expectations a bit. Anyway, I'm 23. I'm young to most, unk to others nowadays apparently. Technology was a thing I kind of used since birth, like, you know, putting my Michelin star sandwich into a microwave or turning on the TV just to stay out the static. Hey look, the tism was strong in 8-year-old me. But I didn't really start using social media type of technology until around the age of 10 to 12. However, most importantly, social media's death grip influence pretty much hit as I was about to leave school, so around 2016, 2017. So you could say my formative years were relatively untouched from social media, maybe a little push or slap type shit. But now kids are growing up getting left and right hooked by social media, and shit, they don't even know it. They're smiling and giggling through it like they're in Disneyland. This leads me to the whole point of the video. Social media is having a tragic impact on both genders, and most importantly, the younger ones. Now, specifically, I'm talking about self-image and looks. It all started when I was laying down being a bum and just staring at the ceiling for no particular reason. And yeah, I'm thinking what you're thinking. The tism didn't go away after the age of 8. Anyway, I was thinking about how girls are getting spammed with IG and TikTok baddies who are either made in a lab and had 50 different surgeries, or they're in the top percentile of conventionally attractive people. That shit doesn't just not do anything. These girls are getting influenced to the max. And I'm not talking about just young girls. I'm also talking about the ones in the late teens, early 20s, mid 20s, and even older. Everyone can join the brainwashed club. If you're on social media 24/7 and you're staring at these naturally or processed attractive women or girls, you're going to eventually start looking at the mirror in the morning thinking, damn, I'm fucking hideous. But you're not taking into consideration the lip filters, the Botox, the nose job, BBLs, Milka implants, filters, lighting, makeup, and whatever other witchcraft is used to look slay as fuck, as the young ones would say. So Jessica, who's average and has been using social media since the age of 6, would think she's Sid from Ice Age. And that's a one-way street to insecurity and modifications. She's got to go to that surgeon and tell that motherfucker to hit her with the level 100 full suite of alterations. Gonna get herself maxed out stats type shit. I guess being average isn't good enough when you're getting near perfection shoved down your throat and you're at an age where you're naturally insecure as fuck. So I thought that shit is fucking crazy. Luckily, guys don't have that problem. Oh wait, they do. Except instead of TikTok and IG baddies, it's the some goblins. I.e., in other words, if you're not familiar, steroid users or steroid influencers. Now, these lot have been putting in a shift to fuck over the male perception of what a good physique is. And it's just like the other side. It doesn't matter what age, teens, early 20s, mid 20s, and so forth. Everyone can get treated to a little bit of sweet body dysmorphia. Every guy that has touched a weight or stepped foot in a gym has a dream physique. And most of the time, where do you think it comes from? Yep, fucking social media. And that's where fitness influencers come into the picture. Look, simply put, to not overcomplicate shit, here's a little formula. Good physique equals popular on social media. Popular on social media equals money. So it makes sense for steroids to come into the picture. But obviously, roids are looked down upon, so every some goblin influencer hides that bit and fucking parades the natty card. In other words, if you're not aware, they claim they're natural, but they're not. For the average viewer, and even seasoned lifter, the lines get blurry between what can be achieved naturally and what requires some source. And oh, what's that? As is tradition, this ultimately fucks with guys in their perception of their body. Much like the opposite team, dudes will be staring in the mirror thinking, fuck, I'm not big enough. And then they obviously look on social media and see juicy influencers that are massive, shredded, and aesthetic as fuck. How well do you think a natural physique compares to that? Yeah, not very well. Terrible, actually. Without going into too much detail, a good natural physique can take years to build. A good juicy physique can take a year or even less. So do the mathematical calculations and you can see why jumping on the source looks hella enticing. Anyway, so it's no secret that both males and females get fucked up by social media's beauty standards. I'm not going to sit here like a nerd and talk about who has it worse. It's not a victim competition. Plus, I'm not a social researcher backed by a plethora of studies and peer-reviewed articles. Bro, I just talk shit and make it mildly funny. Look, both guys and girls want to be in the shoes of the hottest fuck human beings. They see the beauty, they see the praise, they see the simping, and think, I wish that was me. Well, sorry Shrek, not in this life unfortunately. Nah, I'm just playing. I guess the whole point is to realize that some are blessed in certain areas and some people are fucked in others. I could be the new face of Calvin Klein, but blind as a bat. You could be 6'2", but dumb as fuck. Or you know, if God was in his bag, you could hit the jackpot and tick all of the boxes. Shit, that's just life. Social media just makes you think you're way worse than you actually are. You gotta thug it out. Anyway, that's it from me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this shit. Oh, and I appreciate the support I've been getting on this channel. I'll keep uploading content since I'm enjoying it and people seem to be enjoying it. By the way, leave suggestions on how I could improve or what I could change. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. And laters.